Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Word of Coding. This is Sayin Mansoor Shah and I am with a new video of CPP. This video is about a for loop. So here I am writing on a hidden for loop. Okay. So this video is basically about a for loop. It is similar like a do and while loop and a while loop like in a previous. In do and while loop we should say do that thing, and in while part we should say how much we want to execute this thing. Okay, and while loop is simple execution plus doing that thing means what we are to see out. Okay, so in a while loop there's a one line condition or all one line condition. So how is the while loop syntax? Its syntax is basically for. Here we write for, and inside this there is initialization from where we want to initialize the value. Like we want to start from 0, we want to start from 1, we want to start from 2, and whatever we want to start. Okay, and the next thing we have a condition from where it want to execute, from how much time it want to execute, and from where it should like to go. And the last thing is increment and decrement, as we increment it or we want to decrement it. So now let's code for it and check how it's work. Okay, include iostream like previously, include iostream and using namespace stt and entering the main body and the main intermain. And here see this, if I didn't write here int, so it is a by default int man. Okay, if I write only a man, it will run as well. Okay, so from here I should like to take one. I'm again printing a table in a for loop, printing a table in for loop. Okay, simply printing a table in for loop. Okay, so from that purpose I want to tag one variable which will be static, which cannot be changing. So for that I'm here printing and take int one integer value, integer variable a, which gives the identity of integer, and I want to print a table of this time 12. I want to print a table of 12. Okay, so for first is initialization. I want to initialize this from first int I, declaration of I means I is the identifier which gives the identity of integer. So I initialize from 1. I initialize from what? As condition I less than or equal to 10. Whenever I means I is 1, I initialize from 1. Whenever I is less than 10, you want to execute this loop. You want to execute this loop until the condition is true, until it reaches the 10. Okay, and the next thing I should increment. I will be increment. Okay, so now see this, see out again. First a is 12, and then and then in braces a small x means multiply, symbol multiply, and then I, which will be changed with the whenever the loop is executing. So the again next symbol is equal, and then a steric I, and here I would like to print endl that every execution with a new line. Okay, and here so it is ready, the table is totally ready. So if I run it, so let's see, let's check it out. Using namespace, okay, there's a mistake, using using namespace, and now let's run it. It says oh sorry, here one more mistake. Okay, now let's run it. Okay, so see this, 12 goes toward 10. Okay, simple. How it works? See this, first I which is initialized from 1. So here it will check is 1, which is I is now 1, is 1 is less than or equal to 10. Yep, condition is true. So it will go downside and start the execution. A is over there 12 and multiply symbol, and I is what? I is 1 that time, and then equal sign, it will print equal sign, then 12 steric 12. This means 12 steric 1 means multiply, which is equal to what? Which is equal to 12. And then after the passage of time, then this will go again over there, and it 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Then I become 2. So now here 2i is equal to 2 and 2 less than 10. So now 12 multiplied by 2. So now 12 multiplied by 2, and it will print 24, maybe 2 to the 4, 2 on the 2, and yep, 24. So it was printing like that, like in a while and a do and while loop. I previously said how the loop is working. So if I want that, user gave the answer that what he want to print the table. So from that purpose, I here cout enter the table you wanna print. Simply, okay, enter the table you wanna print, and here I see an A. Okay, so whenever I run it, and here I give a 4 table, so it will execute a 4 from for 10, 1 to 10. Okay, now if I want an inverted table, like it starts from 10 and goes toward 1, so from that purpose, what should I do? I should do simply like I initialize from 10, and whenever the I greater than or equal to 1, whenever it reach that, you have to increment it, I minus minus. So when I run it, now let's check it out. I'm here again printing a 4 table. It will start from 10 and goes toward 1. So see this, start from 10 and goes toward 1. So simply see this. Now how it works, like now the table 4. So 4 here, it's first I initialize from what? I initialize from 10. So it will check, is 10 is greater than or equal to 1? Is 10 is greater than or equal to 1? Yep, condition is true, 10 is greater than or equal to 1. So it will is equal to like over there and goes over there. So 4 multiplied by 10. In this case, 4 multiplied by 10, which is equal to 40. And then it will go upside, and now it's 10 minus 1. So 10 minus 1 become 9. And now it will goes again over there, and I equal, now I is 10. So 10 greater than or equal to, yep, condition is true. So now instead of 10, it will be 9. And 9 multiplied by 10, and 4 multiplied by 9. And then execution will be gone. 4 multiplied by 10, maybe it is no, it is 36. So same, it will go like this. If I want to, if I also want that that I control this thing, I control the execution from where I want to execute, I want to initialize the value. So from there, here I take one variable, like let's suppose like I says initial value. Here I take initial value, which initialize the value, and the other thing is initial value and final value. I take the two variable, initial value and final value. So here cout enter the initial value, enter the initializing value. So enter the initial value. So from initial value, I make a one variable, I make a one identifier which gives the identity of integer, which is initial value. If you want that, you want to make a hints like over here, cout enter the final value. If you want to take a hints that I have any type of integer, or compare gave you a hints that they have CPP. So for hints, you just simply press Control and then space. So whole the thing will be open. That what is the compiler assigned to you that you can use this thing. So I am here taking a final integer, a final value means final value, which give the final value is one of the identifier which give the identity of integer. So see this, simply entry, and then over there int 10 again Control plus H, and here I am taking initial value, Control plus space, sorry, and then again Control plus space, and now at that time final value. So if I run it, so I am printing a 4 table which initialize from I want to initialize it from 5. and it will go toward whenever it will greater than minus, because it is greater, it want to greater. So you see this, whenever the 5 is greater than, whenever the 5 is greater than the final value, so the final value I must be give less than a 5. So maybe let's give of -5. So see this, it will print like this. Okay, from +5 and toward -5, from +5 and toward -5. It's what like, see this, now it starts from 5, initial value is 5, and it will goes toward what, it will goes, the final value is will be goes toward now final value is 5, and whatever I assign a final value instead of 1 is -5, sorry. So 5 is greater than -5, so it will minus, and then it will reach a -5, and then a condition will be reached that will be -5 is greater than -5. Yep, it will be greater. So no, it will not be greater, but it will be equal. So that's why it will print a -5 as well. So 4 multiplied by -5 is equal to 20. Is equal to 20. So from 20, whenever this goes again upside over there, let me erase this thing. It will goes again over there, that -5. Okay, -5 -5, and here it is only minus, but it is like this type, it is plus and -1. I equal to I plus 1, so I is plus, I is, see there, it is a plus. So plus -5 equal to plus minus is minus, so it will become what, it will become, no, it is a minus. So -5 and -1, what, minus equal to plus, but what was the symbol, the symbol will be a greater. So with a greater, so greater is 5, so minus plus, and here first is minus, because minus with a greater number, which is 5, so it will become 6, -6. So it will goes again over there, is -6 is greater than or equal to -5. Yep, it is greater than -5 and also not equal to -5, so the loop will be terminated. So simple like that. This is the if I want that instead of inverted, if I want to print a table from 1 to toward where we want to print. So for that purpose, what should I do? I should do initial values like that, and less than, okay, and less than is simply converted to less than, and then plus symbol. So if now I run it, so now see this, it says enter the you want to print a table. So I print a table that I'm 6, and I want to initialize it from 1. So initialize it from 1. So so from when I initialize it, so I equal to initial value, so I equal to 1. Okay, I equal to 1, and the final value I less than or greater means 1 less than or equal to what? So I give 10. Whenever whenever 1 is less than or equal to 10, you want to execute this loop. Okay, now this is the final value. So final value is 10 and initial value is 1. So I enter it, so it will print me a table from 1 to 60, from 1 to 10. Okay, this is the working, how the for loop is working. If you like my work, so please make sure to subscribe my channel and like this video, and also share with your friend, that my subscriber will be increased. I want to also bring more courses like C++, Java, and also web designing in the future if my channel is grown 10. Okay, so please make sure that you have to subscribe my channel and also share this with your friends. Thank you for watching this video, and have a nice day. Allah Hafiz and bye bye.